Would you stay with me? Will you stay with me?
Look at that joint. That joint too good. Hey, y'all want to see my character, bro? Check my character out. Hold on. That's me, yo. Yo, my boy Michael Perry.
I don't normally watch music videos. It's just not my thing too much. Like, I'd rather just hear the song. If I watch the music video, that's cool too. But like, I don't know. It's just not something I do in the background like a lot of people. I watch like finance YouTubers. But yeah, this would be a banger. You want to be Yeet? So what are you talking about, bro? Ken was out before Yeet. And they probably got songs together, I think. I think there was a couple leaks of Yeet and Ken. Nobody trying to be Yeet, bro, except for like maybe super underground artists or like Lunchbox or something. but Ken is on his own shit, for sure. I don't think he's making music like anyone other than maybe Cardi, but they're like under the same label, or he's Cardi's artist. I don't even think they make that similar music anyway. They might just rap on, similar producer beats because Filthy rolls with them, Starboy out of town, all of the people in the opium camp, Gabe, that kind of thing. But I don't think Ken's trying to be anybody. He's kind of running this shit low key. Him, Lone, he. Is there really anybody else from this generation that's like putting up the same numbers as them? I don't think so. So Fago's like out of that question right now, because he still needs to prove himself to go mainstream, get out of the purgatory of underground. Right. That boy gotta be 13. Nah, facts. Future. I mean, everybody's trying to be Future, to be honest, because he's like the OG. Him and Thug in Atlanta. And I feel like Future's music is easier to pull off because, I mean, Future's obviously goated. He's one of my favorite artists ever. But to be a young Thug clone, like, you gotta like really crazy with like you know what I'm talking about, like the melodies and the fluctuations of your voice. Future's kind of just like chill. You get the low voice, turn on the auto tune. Although Future is a certified hit maker. He just knows how to put together.
I got you back on home base.
Don't really understand the hype. Well. For our parents and our grandparents is not going to work for us. Our parents were taught very, very simple. Get into a good college, get a good job, and save for retirement. And that actually worked back then. But today, it's a very sinister and a very depressing trap. You see, the entire system is stacked against you. It's set up for you to fail. Why? Because the education system has been corrupted. It's no longer about preparing you for success. Instead, it's about making you a part of the propaganda machine. To see success in today's world, you need to look outside of the system. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in my latest event. From the 30th of October to the 6th of November, I'm going to expose the scam that has become our education system. Take you back through the history books. Show you exactly where the education system came from. What they had in mind when they created it. And why, even though the advancements we've had in the past 150 years, the education system is exactly the same. Do you think that's a coincidence? So that's why you have to make sure that you are there on the 30th of October. And having access to this event, click the link around the video, and you'll be the first person to see this video. Listen, here's the thing. You don't have time to wait around for success. You need to start now, because they are coming to the final stage of their indoctrination plan. All you need to do is look at what they're teaching in the schools. There's a reason behind this. There's a reason they're doing all these things. And you need to escape. So if you're serious about your future, then I'll see you on the 30th of October. Click the link around the video, and I'll see you. How to put together catchy hooks and shit. Don't really understand the hype? Well, the hype comes from Cardi, obviously. Because anything that Cardi touches turns to gold. Not gonna lie. As I always say, he can sign a fucking squirrel, and that artist is gonna be one of the most popular artists in the underground, and then 2 years later become predicated upon cosigns. I feel like that's the easiest way to go up. You get a cosign from, it doesn't even have to be Drake, but like, look at Yeet. He got with Slay World, got essentially cosigns / pictures, but like, you know, the credibility, it's all about credibility. Streets or anything, you don't have to be a gangster, but like if everybody in the game who's already hot messes with you, then the fans will start messing with you too, because as we also know, music isn't even really the forefront anymore. It's again the credibility, how cool you are, your aesthetics, and then people will like even put up with trash music if they just think you're cool on Instagram. It's a fact. And so as I said before, hype. Same thing with Lone. Like, I'm not saying they don't have good music, but like anybody signing to Cardi is just gonna go up. That's how it is. So cosigns. You got, you know, Slay World, then you got what, like a bunch of TikTok hits, the Drake cosign, Lyrical Lemonade. I don't even think he really went up all too much from Drake, but then I don't know. It just helped the conversation. It's like, oh shit, Drake. Who else? Uzi, Gunna, then you got Thug. Like, you're just stacking cosigns on cosigns, the Infinity Stones, and then once you got everybody chilling with you, I mean, there are like artists who are popping just strictly off of cosigns at this point. Like the features on their albums are just mad. And y'all, I don't really hate that. I think he has some good music too sometimes, or at least his older music, but his projects are literally just filled with features, and he gets a lot of streams because he just has a lot of cosigns of people. And going way more than long. That is definitely, that conversation switched, I feel like, because after No Stylist and X, those were like the two competing projects, because it was, you know, Project X kind of got like a head start. He was the first artist on Opium. That blew up. Great project. Definitely paved the way for like underground rage music. More than just like Trippie Redd and Cardi and Sofago, because he kind of like set the tone for like a different type of it. But anyway, X kind of like, I don't know, was underwhelming a little bit to me at least, and people, it was kind of accepted objectively that Destroy Lonely's No Stylist project was better than X, even though some people might disagree with me, but personally I thought so too. I thought that was a great project, No Stylist. And then Lone, everybody was expecting that album to go crazy, absolutely kill, and it did, sales-wise, 29K. But then Ken Carson came back with and Lone signed after Ken, but then he ended up selling more on it, or like had the first project that actually did mainstream numbers, kinda, 29K if you consider that mainstream. And then Ken came in with a 42K for A Great Chaos, and now everybody's saying, oh wait, Ken Carson's actually the top dog in Opium, which he kinda is right now, especially again, I feel like kids nowadays are more listening to hype music than like the slow music that Destroy Lonely dropped, the more chill smoker music. Like people want to jump around and